It is an annual rite of spring for us on the ISC Sports Network. Happy to be here for a third time in 4 years. It is the 17th annual Hoosier Gym Classic from Knightstown, Indiana. Thanks for joining us on the ISC Sports Network and those of you watching on My Indy TV as well. Today's game is presented in part by Alliance Bank. Look no further for all your personal, agricultural, and business banking needs. ByAllianceBank.com. By Bailey & One Mortgage Lender, Indiana's hometown mortgage lender. By Henry County, make memories that last a lifetime. Find out more at hoopsandhenry.com. By IMCU, see what IMCU can do for you at imcu.com. And by 9-Star Connect, Indiana's fastest internet. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier with you. Hickory versus Terhune, the top girls and boys basketball players in the state of Indiana getting together here. We'll see lots of Indiana All-Stars, lots of Division I, Division II, Division III, and NAI talent. Jan, it's a day that you and I circle on our calendars every year.
Absolutely. Every time I walk into this gym, Greg, I get chills. I love coming there. I love coming for this event. And I tell you, what an honor and privilege to be selected to play in this event.
There are 9 Indiana All-Stars playing in this girls' game. If you pick out one, well, you'd start with Miss Basketball. Ayanna Patterson heading to UConn. They're on your screen right now from Homestead High School.
Double-double. She really played well at Homestead. She kind of carried that team this year on her back. She is a great player.
We'll have players from Hickory and Terhune. We'll go through the full rosters when we come back for our first time out, and we'll tip off this All-Star doubleheader. You're watching the Hoosier Gym Classic here on ISC and My Indy TV.
As a member-owned cooperative, 9-Star serves our members who are also our friends, our neighbors, our family. You know, we take that role very seriously. We want to provide that customer with the same experience and customer service that we would expect ourselves.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score. Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup to take it. And an and one.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Rosters have been introduced to what is a fantastic crowd on hand here at the Hoosier Gym. Let's face it, doesn't take a lot to fill up this building. You and I were here to celebrate the 100th anniversary the night before Thanksgiving. Eastern Hancock and Centerville played here that evening. It is great to be back here. Let us note our dear friend that is not here with us, that was with us on that night, Bob Garner, who was the director of events here at the Hoosier Gym. He was a bundle of energy, as he always was, right before Thanksgiving. Sadly, he passed away just a couple of weeks later. His presence will always be felt in this building, and when you reference the Hoosier Gym, I cannot thank Don Schumann and the good folks here enough for to have put this game together, not on short notice, but they picked up the ball and ran with it. We are absolutely thrilled to be back here on this Saturday afternoon.
No question about it, and Bob's legacy will always be a part of this event, part of this iconic place that, boy, did he ever do a job to put this thing together. and keep the Hoosier legacy of the film and everything. We will desperately miss him, but his legacy lives here forever.
We will get to the rosters as we get going. Ayanna Patterson jumps at center for Hickory. Danielle Welch, Tressa Senesac of Benton Central. Lily Stoddard of Crown Point that is going to Purdue. And Kate Clark of Carmel will play at Michigan. The 5 on the floor for Hickory. And the first bucket of this game belongs to Lily Stoddard. She was part of the 4A state championship team a year ago.
Yeah, it's from Crown Point. Another great year there, 24-4 this year, and she has some great length inside.
Alyssa Crockett, Olivia Faust, Hope Fox, Indiana All-Star from East Central, has the ball in her hands as we speak. Kenna Kirby on the 4, Michaela Moran rounding out the 5 for Terhune.
You know, Greg, what we've always seen in this event, they have a little fun at first, and all of a sudden they kick in and they want to play and they want to win.
And again, a little bit shorter than 84 feet, so the ball will get up and down the floor even quicker than in most All-Star games. Jump shot taken and missed by Danielle Welch, who will play at Memphis from North Central High School. Here's Alyssa Crockett. A half-court 3 in this building's a little shorter than others, but a 3 nonetheless. Crockett could not get that to go. Again, she'll play at Michigan next year, too. Her and Kate Clark that are on the floor right now, teammates coming up in the next few weeks. Drive by Danielle Welch and score. Danielle Welch, 17 points a game, back-to-back sectional, and Marion County championships at North Central High School.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that out of Welch. She has the dribble drive down to a science.
Here's Crockett, guarded by Patterson, both Indiana All-Stars. This is Moran from Hamilton Heights High School. Here's Kenna Kirby from Tri-West, and strips the 3. And Jan, you and I will have a chance to see a lot of Ken in the next few years. She's going to play at Marion University.
That's great news for Marion. I'll tell you, she is a really good player. Sectional champs this year.
Clark for 3. That does not go. And Hope Fox pulls down the rebound. Help lead East Central back to the regional round of the tournament this year. And we'll see Hope with the Indiana All-Stars coming up in June. Good opposite side look for a baseline corner 3 that does not go. That is Olivia Faust that took that shot and missed it, but turnover by Hickory. Terhune will score it. Kenna Kirby gets the bucket.
Well, the gym is a little smaller, and the field's a little smaller, so they have to adjust quickly because it makes the game really quick.
We'll play 4 10-minute quarters, just as these ladies will do in terms of college basketball next year. And Tanya Welch goes, wait a minute, how far back is is this the half-court line?
And that's what everyone will adjust to a little bit. They'll do that at first, and then all of a sudden everybody will adjust, and then they'll just start raining threes.
I do note the hair now matches the Memphis blue that she'll be wearing for Coach Merriweather next season. Crockett turns down the first 3, misses the second 3, and Welch the rebound. Welch, normally I'd say goes 84 feet. I think it's about 78 is what she went there, but lays it up and in.
I don't think it matters. She can dribble drive. I told you earlier, you better stop the dribble.
Spot up 3 by Olivia Faust from Triton Central. She, too, will play for Marion next year. Coach Brooks is in the building. Patterson with the bucket. Ayanna Patterson. Again, when you say playing at UConn, that's a conversation stopper right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A couple Indiana players going here in the next couple of years. That makes our state proud.
On the drive, shot altered by Stoddard. You can see why she's going to be playing for Purdue. Clark will lead the break. Finds Patterson. Shot blocked by Crockett. Patterson will just keep battling through and score it. Patterson with 4. Her team a quick 5-point lead. 3.5 minutes in. 10 players on the Hickory roster. 8 on the Terhune roster. Had a couple of late cancellations this week. And I'll tell you the job that Don Schumann did in putting these rosters together throughout the course of the season. The Marion Knights fans should be happy because their 2 future players have scored all 8 points for Terhune so far. Faust played at Triton Central. 13.6 rebounds a game. Nice up and under by Stoddard. And then is fouled, and Lily Stoddard will shoot free throws.
Well, I have not seen Stoddard play. I've heard a lot about her from Crown Point. She really looks good inside, Greg. Really impressed with her up and under moves.
Today's broadcast brought to us by our friends with Henry County Economic Development. Basketball is center court in Henry County, Indiana. Experience iconic sites like the Hoosier Gym, Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, and the world's largest high school fieldhouse. You can also discover enriching, entertaining, and recreational experiences throughout the community. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County, Indiana. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to learn more.
You know, Greg, when you talk about girls basketball, you can't help but mention Crown Point. Seems like year after year. Of course, I think they were regional champs this year.
Faust did a good job of keeping just the top of her toe of that pivot foot down. Just checked into the game did Ashlyn Traylor. She misses, but Allie Madden gets the rebound. Local product from Blue River Valley. That'll play at St. Francis next year. Right idea on the slip to Traylor. Couldn't hang on to it. Then Traylor gets it right back. Madden eventually to the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Traylor the follow. Missed that one too. Traylor just signed with Radford in Virginia in the last couple of weeks. At the Division I level, members of the Big South Conference. Crockett gets the steal. Clark able to stop her. Now a fast break for Clark. Clark's runner, no. Patterson runs the floor. She got fouled, and Patterson will shoot two.
I think Crockett's enjoying playing outside a little bit. She played some outside for Westfield, but because of her height, you know, you kind of get stuck inside sometimes. Out here, I think she's kind of enjoying, hey, there's some girls my height and bigger. I can play a little more outside.
Subs, a full rotation of them coming in here for the Hickory squad. Patterson will shoot 2 free throws first. Patterson the line. Patterson, over 1,900 points in her days at Homestead.
That's a bunch.
All-time leader in terms of blocks and rebounds at Homestead. She's second in school history in points scored behind the other Miss Basketball in Homestead history, Carissa McLaughlin.
Yeah, McLaughlin, yeah. Well, and just like Crown Point, when you think of girls basketball, you can't help to think about Homestead as well. Year after year, who's going to be involved? Well, Homestead, Crown Point, just to name a few. She just didn't quite have as much around her this year as in previous years.
So here comes Zoe Stewart, Terre Haute North High School, who'll play at Murray State University. Morgan Ostrowski, Natalie Armstrong, Corin Grivey, and Diana Berger. The 5 on the floor together now for the Hickory All-Stars. Crockett on the drive and throws it away. Here's Stewart. These young ladies that just passed the ball to each other, their respective leading scorers in their school's history. Grivey for 3, and tell you what, Corin Grivey enjoys playing when our cameras were there. She was the MVP of the HBCA All-Star game that we did earlier this month down at Bar East.
She did not hesitate at all to stroke that outside jumper.
And the record that she broke in terms of the all-time leading scorer at Columbus East, Maria Stack had held that record for 42 years. Traylor left it short. Madden with the rebound. You can see why she averaged a double-double at 1A Blue River Valley, and she'll have an and one opportunity.
Well, she's an Indiana All-Star, and you can see why from Blue River. They were sectional champs this year. Really nice length and height. Plays really well around the rim, Greg.
And they were knocked off by Central Catholic in the regional on their way to the 1A state championship game.
A lot of fine talent out here today. You know, a lot of, you mentioned Indiana All-Stars, and a lot of these girls could be Indiana All-Stars, but you can only keep so many.
Stewart's 3 rattles home. Zoe Stewart with the bucket.
Mike Broughton's crew did an excellent job of selecting both the girls and boys this year. They're going to be really good.
June 8th will be the junior-senior game at Mount Vernon High School as Natalie Noel gets the bucket to go. This is the 3rd time that Natalie has been on the ISC Sports Network this year. We had a regular season game for Salem against Lanesville back in January. Stewart's 3 does not go. Then Natalie also played in the HBCA game that we had on April the 3rd. Natalie once had 8 threes in a game this year when she scored 37 in a win against Scottsburg in January. Crockett, pretty move. Alyssa Crockett, the bucket. Alyssa's going to be kind of a do-everything player playing for Michigan.
And I think she's got a ton of upside, too, for Michigan. I think she's just going to continue to enhance her abilities. But right now, Greg, she moves so well with the ball.
This is Stewart, who will play at Murray State. Ostrowski on the drive and lost the handle. Crockett at the other end. Drop step
Ready
and score.
move. Crockett come to play.
A tremendously talented player. We have featured her a lot over the last couple of years on ISC. Always enjoy watching her play. Of course, we had the sectional for the girls up at Westfield.
Wow, was that thing ever loaded?
Was that thing ever full? A day after more than a foot of snow.
That was unbelievable. You're talking about a sectional that had a team. Any of those teams really had a shot, if they got out of there, could really go to the state, and one did.
Fox and Kirby will check in. As Crockett and Faust will have a breather. You get a little more playing time if you're playing for Terhune today.
Well, they're sticking right with it. You know, we kind of felt like that the Hickory girls were a little quicker, but the Blues are hanging in there.
Traylor with the bucket. And Ashland Traylor helped lead Franklin High School to their first 4A state championship game appearance. Runners up to Noblesville this year. Lots of talent on that team for head coach Josh Sable. And there is Diana Berger. She is going to play at DePaul University. She played at North Harrison High School. So Berger and Knoll playing against each other in this game. Conference rivals in the Mid-Southern Conference. Nice basket cut by Madden. Shot blocked. Ostrowski lost the handle. Ostrowski is the one player in this game, I believe, could be wrong about this, but she is not going to play college basketball because she's playing college volleyball. She's going to play volleyball at IUPUI.
Well, we see that a lot where some girls certainly could play basketball, but excel maybe a little better at another sport.
Shot taken and missed by Kirby. Ball tipped out of bounds by Hope Fox.
You and I were just talking about the girl from North Central, I believe, who's really good at basketball, but was super at track last night.
Ramiah Elliott.
Yeah,
Elliott.
Elliott.
At the University of Florida. She is a likely Olympian at some point in time down the road.
But very well could have played basketball.
Division I basketball player, too. Yep. Pull up by Stewart from the elbow
pretty,
is good.
Very pretty.
And she'll play in the Missouri Valley Conference next year. When she committed to play at Murray State, they were in the OVC. They have since switched leagues. Which also means she'll have a chance to play in Terre Haute every year when they play at Indiana State. The take by Berger. Shot blocked and touched last by Berger. Diana, part of a North Harrison team that had their best player graduate at the semester to go play at Valparaiso this year. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before in high school basketball.
Not sure I've seen that either.
So Diana really had to kind of pick up the slack for North Harrison in the final month of the year. Three-point shot, no good from Natalie Knoll. The save by Madden. Nice take to the basket. Shot does not go for Hope Fox. Fox is yet to score. Here's Grivey, who will play at Indiana Wesleyan next year. And Ashland Traylor still guarding like she's at Franklin, which means they go 84 feet in terms of the pickup. Did Madden graze that one? I don't think so. Out of bounds to Hickory. Or Terhune, excuse me. Terhune trailing by 4 here in quarter number 1. Traylor. She'll get fouled and shoot 2. That foul will go against Ostrowski for Hickory. And as Traylor goes to the free throw line, let's thank our friends at the Legends of Indiana in Franklin. They were the 2021 Indiana Golf Course of the Year by the Indiana Golf Course Owners Association. They're the proud home of the Franklin High School boys and girls golf teams, and they're very happy to support Ashland playing in today's game. Thank you, Ted Bishop, and all the good folks at the Legends of Indiana.
I love that golf course. I have no business playing on it. I have played on it. I have no business playing on it. It is a beautiful golf course.
Of course, for many years, the home of the boys and girls golf state finals. Noel for 3. Couldn't dial it up that time. Closing seconds of the quarter. Full court pickup. Madden gets the bucket to go.
Hey, the Terhune girls are just getting after it down low.
And again, this is the only way Traylor knows how to play. This is how Franklin played the entirety of the season under head coach Josh Sable, and they are picking up full court.
I like it. You're starting to feel a little chippiness in the game, and that's what I like. It usually gets to that. Everybody gets the all-star environment and kind of just, gets a shot. Then all of a sudden the chippiness kicks in, and I think the chippy factor's kicked in.
Stewart got inadvertently tackled on that play. Half a second left to go here in quarter number one, excuse me. Looking for Ostrowski, and that is the end of the quarter. Well played by these two teams in quarter one. Hickory 22, Terhune 21. It's the Hoosier Gym Classic on ISC and MyIndy TV.
You can bank on us for your personal banking needs.
You can bank on us to have convenient online banking tools.
You can bank on us to finance your ag and business growth.
You can bank on us for great home loan rates.
Our clients have banked on us for over 90 years. Alliance Bank is a locally owned community bank. Give Alliance Bank a shot. Find us online at myalliancebank.com.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
How would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not going to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
That young lady is Tressa Senesack of Benton Central. Her appearance in today's game presented by our friends at Alliance Bank. Look no further for all your personal, agricultural, and business banking needs. MyAllianceBank.com. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier. Many thanks to our ISC Sports Network crew. Thank you, Jordan Shue, Alan Hughes, Derek Schultz, Eric Cadet, Logan Wong, Rob Lynch, and Eldon Wheeler. Fun game so far. Moran back in there. Moran got tied up by Anna Patterson. Moran is going to play at Hanover College, the Division III level, next season.
Yeah, I think the first period of play was very well played, aggressive, a lot of inside play. Everybody adjusted now to the floor, and we've got ourselves a good little game going.
Starting 5 back in for Hickory. On the drive, Tanielle Welch scores, and we got a player down. That's Hope Fox for Terhune. And, of course, the last thing you want to see in a game like this is somebody get hurt. She says she's all right. Give Welch the bucket. She's got 6.
Welch just can do some things that nobody else can do. Her moves around the basket. You know, she's not by far not the tallest girl in here, but, man, she is not afraid to go inside.
And, again, the Memphis Tie, she's coached by Katrina Merriweather, who is from Indianapolis, is a former City Athlete of the Year. Katrina was the head coach at Wright State, now at Memphis, and able to get a local product. Turnover. And in Patterson, not in this scenario as she is fouled, but it is not Alarum a possibility. If she gets a fast break look, that she will try to dunk it in today's game. She can do it.
I'm just saying, if she does, and I really hope that she does, you may have to turn down the volume. I'm just saying.
We do have a Jan eruption setting on our microphone. We've been there before.
Yes, we have.
Welch misses the 3. Faust will track it down.
We try to hold back when we can, but that may release it.
Fox, Moran, Faust. Faust 3, no. Crockett and Traylor, the 5 on the floor for Terhune. All tipped, but Patterson tracks it down, and Patterson scores it. Patterson was 7.
She's so strong inside, and she can do so many things. She runs the floor. Really nice player.
Traylor's runner does not go. Stoddard gets the rebound. Or Stoddard had another Division I high school teammate in Jessica Carruthers from Crown Point. Jessica was invited to this game and politely declined, had a conflict today, but she will feature on the Indiana All-Stars with Lily. Crockett's step back 3 does not go. Possession continues. Traylor unafraid. Stoddard the block. Moran the putback. Michaela Moran from Hamilton Heights High School. Now 7 of the 8 Terhune players have scored here in the first half.
Well, once again, you talk about girls basketball. Hamilton Heights, Greg, the last few years have had really good girls basketball. 18-6 sectional champs this year.
Kate Clark, the miss. Keegan Cherry, her high school coach, by the way, is the assistant coach for Hickory. Jenny Smith from Westfield is the head coach. Of course, Jenny stepping down after this season at Westfield. Fox's shot does not go. Her son Braden is here. Of course, Indiana's Mr. Basketball, but not playing in today's game due to a foot injury. Patterson is fouled, and Ayanna Patterson will get 2 free throws.
She did such an outstanding job of really, not just this year, Greg, but really bringing the Westfield program to where it is today, and she's leaving it in great shape.
This reminder, fans, that basketball is center court in Henry County, Indiana. Experience iconic sites like the Hoosier Gym, the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, and the world's largest high school field house. You can also discover enriching, entertaining, and recreational experiences throughout the community. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County, Indiana. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to learn more. Patterson misses after connecting on the first one.
Patterson, 60% field goal shooting for the year, Greg. How's that?
Catches your attention.
Yes, it does. And it caught a lot of teams' attention, too.
Fouls left alone for three. Couldn't hit it. Patterson tracks down the rebound. And Ayana is very capable of leading the break. Spot up three by Senesac does not go, but Patterson goes and gets it. Patterson and one.
Yeah, and Patterson's athleticism is starting to take over here a little bit inside. You don't check her out, she's going to get the rebound.
26 points and 12 rebounds a game for Ayana. And UConn has got a good one coming their way. They've got another one from this state that will join her a year from now in Ashlyn Shade from Noblesville. Of course, Noblesville, the 4A champions, and they returned their entire starting five. They didn't have a single senior on the varsity roster this year.
Am I allowed to say that's music to my ears? Am I allowed to say that?
As a proud Miller, absolutely.
I don't get to say a lot sometimes. And when I can, I'd like to just throw a little bit of yay-haw in there.
Patterson slips it to Clark. Scoop. Couldn't finish. Here's Senesac. Ball finds Patterson. Patterson shot blocked. It'll remain Homestead basketball.
You know, we've not said a lot about Kate Clark, but she's had 2 or 3 rebounds here early from Carmel. Been real involved. Not a lot of shooting, but she certainly has been on the rebounding side.
Every coach wants their players to be all-around players, but Kate will kind of have a very specific responsibility. She's a great three-point shooter who's 6'2", and that is why she is headed to play at the University of Michigan. She'll be asked to defend and rebound, but it's really that skill set that has her playing at what has now become one of the top programs in the country.
Well, and you can make a living by rebounding. I mean, that's priceless.
Here's Clark. Let's see if she lives up to billing. Not on that one. Playing at Carmel, used to playing in buildings this small on a regular basis. Kirby kind of blew a tire on the way up. Putback does not go. Madden gets the second chance effort, and right now she leads Terhune with 6 points.
From Blue River.
Ball poked away. Shot blocked. Moran tracks it down. Natalie Knoll will wait for some teammates to cycle through. Natalie will play at Maryville in St. Louis in Division II, the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Madden shot blocked. And again, that is why Stoddard is playing at a high level.
I'll tell you, Stoddard's been impressive. I like the way she really gets up and down, defends the ball, does a lot of nice things.
Clark couldn't get that to go. Crockett the rebound. Trailer 3 for Natalie Knoll. Not that time. Nobody stopped the ball. Clark says, okay, fine, I'll take the shot. And we will have a timeout called by Terhune. We'll take it with him. 5:28 to play here at quarter number 2. Lead for Hickory is now 6 on the ISC Sports Network.
McCulling in time. Oh, no!
It's good.
This one is caught.
There you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
Brewer Jim's at home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net. A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Oh, my goodness. 122-6-0 for Penn.
Oh, what a swim. 6 of them.
And back to action here at the Hoosier Gym Classic in Knightstown. Thanks to Don and Sean and Neil and all the great folks on the board for having us back. Big Jan, this is your third time being here in the last 4 years.
I love it. Thanks for asking me. I told you when you said, man, I hope I get to do this because it is so much fun.
Kenna Kirby to Madden. They'll be college rivals starting in the fall. Rebound by Patterson.
Well, we were a little concerned that the Hickory team's quickness might start to take its toll, and it did. Good time out there.
Here is Senesac for her first bucket. What a program Benton Central has every year under head coach David Baxter.
Yeah, that's another one of those programs where you start to talk about solid programs year in and year out. Sectional champs again this year, Greg.
They were runners-up a few years ago to Northwestern in 3A. Spot up three by Clark. Kate Clark gets the bucket. Substitutions here for Hickory. By the way, Kate Clark's appearance in this game for Hickory from Carmel High School brought to us by Andrew Prince Realty. Whether it's buying, selling, renting, or even investing when it comes to real estate, Andrew Prince is here to help. 317-883-7575 online, prince.indyhomehunt.com. Trailer gets the and one to go for Terhune. Ostrowski picks up the foul. A Trailer, her second trip to the free throw line. Her teammate Corinne Brunson, also a potential Division I talent that was a senior this past year at Franklin. Ashlyn has a younger sister that will come back and be a senior this coming year at Franklin. Josh Sable stepped down at the end of the season. They'll have a new head coach, but he'll be very talented. A lot of returning pieces on that Franklin team.
Yeah, it was just a great year. Just fell a little short in the state, but boy, what a phenomenal year.
Stewart, crossover, and the three does not go. And Crockett gets the rebound. Trailer runs the floor and scores it. Ashlyn Trailer with 7.
I'll tell you, I'm not sure how Trailer got that. That pass was high, and she went up and got it.
What a spring it was for Franklin. The girls make the state final. Adrian Moss, in his first year, leads the boys to a sectional championship. Ostrowski. Shot does not go. Trailer and Kirby have a nice 1-2 punch going. Trailer takes a tumble. That was Armstrong. She tripped over. Crockett three, a little bit too strong, and that ball goes into the front row.
Crockett has struggled just a little bit from outside, trying to get her outside game going.
Now, Crockett is very much a capable three-point shooter. Just hasn't knocked it down. Alyssa averaged 18.5 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. Led her team to 63 wins in 4 years at Westfield. Three for Corin Grivey is good. She's made 2 of them. And we will see her in Crossroads League action over the next few years. Jan and I have a pleasure of doing a lot of games in that league for Marian University.
And I think she's a really nice fit for that program too, Greg. Just the way she plays. They love the three, and she certainly can stroke it.
Turnover committed by the Hickory Huskers.
There's some big shoes that's got to be filled.
Hope Fox will check in. Fox will play at Division II Southern Connecticut State. She averaged 14 points and 6 rebounds a game for the East Central Trojans. Head coach Kevin Moore this past year. And Fox, an Indiana All-Star, had that ball knocked away by a fellow All-Star in Zoe Stewart. This is an All-Star game, so we are not keeping track of turnovers today.
It's not been a large amount of turnovers.
Stewart got away with a little bit of a chicken wing that time in terms of clearing out some space.
Some of these girls will be obviously playing AAU, or not AAU, being seniors, but preparing for college, and others probably have not touched the ball for a while.
That ball was off the leg of Ostrowski.
Uh-oh, that hurt.
Let's hope she's all right. Not sure that was the result of the ball hitting her leg, or just kind of rolled her ankle as she was kicking out defensively, and she's going to sub out. Patterson will come in to replace her.
Well, her shoes sure glow, that's for sure.
That Garrett team had a fantastic year that she and Armstrong played on. They went 27-2 into the semi-state round when they lost to eventual state champ South Bend Washington, and Traylor the step through and score. Traylor with 9. Madden going to be called for a push in the back, trying to clear out space on Patterson. I'm sure Allie has plenty of friends and family with BRV, not being far from here, so you heard a couple of questions about that call from the crowd. Blue River Valley is northeastern Henry County. We are in southwestern Henry County here at Knightstown.
And Blue River Valley's had some pretty good teams through the years, too.
Three taken and missed by Armstrong. Traylor trying to go the entire way. She got fouled, and Traylor will shoot 2. Today's game presented in part by our friends at Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender, Indiana's hometown mortgage lender. For all your home purchase and refinance needs, contact Bailey & Wood, 317-535-4804. Traylor, the first player for Terhune in double figures with 10. Patterson at that number for Hickory as well. Now Traylor with 11. Moran will check in next stoppage and play for Terhune. Madden knocks the ball away.
Good pass.
Fox stopped in her tracks. Noel fires up a 3 and connects.
The blue team needed that. Terhune with a big 3 there, Greg.
Natalie Noel got to play in a state championship game as a sophomore at Salem. Greiby's step back 3 leaves a dent in the backboard. And now Traylor will push the tempo. She'll pull from 14 and score it.
Wow, there's confidence now. She's rolling.
And it's down to a 1-point game.
These girls are just too competitive. I don't care if it's an all-star game or not. You want to win. You want to play hard. You want to represent you and your school very well.
Patterson's getting doubled every time she touches it. That's not new to her. Stewart's pulled a little bit too strong, and Madden, who averaged a double-double at BRV, collects another rebound. This has been a very good one so far. Exactly what you hope for or expect. The spot-up 3, a little too strong by Kenna Kirby. Stewart, length of the floor pass, looking for Greiby, and Kirby takes it right back. Fox able to track down the errant outlet pass. And the next basketball that we'll have for you on the ISC Sports Network, junior-senior all-star game from Mount Vernon, Wednesday, June 8th. Looks like Terhune going to want to hold it for 1. And again, you can go back to that back line, by the way. So normally, like, hey, this is over and back. No, you get to go back to the furthest one away in this court, this old school gym. 3 in the corner for Noel. Got that one too. And Terhune has trailed the entire half.
Stayed with it.
They take the lead going to halftime. Special guest will join us when we come back. First, this short timeout. 43-41. Terhune leads Hickory in the 17th annual Hoosier Gym Classic here on the ISC Sports Network and MyNDTV.
Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello.
Did it again.
Hello.
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello.
There we go. Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Leaps the man, still on his feet. Stevens lunges.
Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marion County.
Unbelievable.
Touchdown.
Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. So that was going to be a highlight reel.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
We are back inside the historic Hoosier Gym in Knightstown, celebrating its 2nd century in use. It opened November the 25th of 1921. The first game ever played here, Knightstown versus Sulphur Springs.
Exactly right.
We are here for the 17th annual Hoosier Gym Classic, and the gentleman you heard joining me now is Neil Shaneyfelt. He is the president of the board here that keeps this facility running each and every day. Neil, thank you so much for having us out. We're thrilled to be here again.
Well, thank you, Greg. I really appreciate you guys doing the game here, and it's a pleasure to be with you.
Tell us about the effort that it takes to put this game together every year.
Well, a lot of people listening may not know that our events coordinator passed away this year with the COVID, and so we've had a lot of people step up and fill in his big shoes. Notwithstanding all he did, the guy who really has done the most for this game this year has been Don Scheinman. He's an ex-coach and school administrator, and he's really taken the bull by the horns and really done just a yeoman's job filling in.
Don was just on screen, in fact, talking to the cheerleaders that you have in the great Terhune and Hickory outfits. When this game was hatched by Gary Donna and others about 20 or so years ago, really the idea was to, hey, this was a great way to ensure that this facility stayed open.
Exactly.
Thankfully, that's kind of no longer the case because there is so much basketball and so much tourism that comes in here almost on a daily basis.
Yeah, and that's the truth. This year we finally got back up and playing basketball. We had teams here representing greater Kansas City, Chicago, Louisville, Cleveland, all over, and they love to come here. And the boys that have not seen the movie, it's their dads and coaches that really encourage them to come, and it turns them on. It makes them fans. It turns them into fans of the movie Hoosier, so keeps this thing going. You know, last year the Associated Press took a poll around the United States and asked people, what's your favorite sports movie of all time, and Hoosiers was ranked #1. So it's such an iconic movie, and we're blessed to have this facility, and we love to show it off.
You know it's important when the officials are in line to get souvenir T-shirts.
Exactly.
That is the line you are seeing. That is at the concession stand. That is the T-shirt. That is the memorabilia operation. Right as you walk in will be the west entrance here at the Hoosier Gym.
You know, I don't know if we had that scoreboard hanging here last year, but that's an exact replica of the one from the movie. And we got that from a gym in Nebraska that they tore down, and it works just great, and it's just another new addition to the gym. So it's good to see it going.
To give you an idea, there's about 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in halftime. So yes, that clock is absolutely working properly. Neil, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for the time, and thanks for having us again.
Thank you.
Neil Shaneyfelt again. He is the president of the board of directors here at the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown. We'll take this quick time out. Some first half highlights come your way next. It is Terhune leading Hickory here on ISC and My Indy TV.
Meet Kate. She has a lot to juggle. Family, work, it can lead to trying days and tired nights. But we know Kate, and at Indiana Members Credit Union, we know at some point her space at a premium life may change. IMCU is here to help Kate and you find your space. Now, add on or remodel with an introductory rate of 1.9% APR on a home equity line of credit. Today, it's all about Kate. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters.
3, 2, 1.
As the first dunk in the building from Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes.
And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game. Better finish. Good. We might see that on plays of the week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, 3. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Stop. Whoa, what a play. Flying in. The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score! Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left. Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it. That's the finish. You get a layup taken and an and one. Fly ball. Out of here.
It's an all-star game. There may not be much time to go to the locker room, so to speak, and talk about strategy, getting ready for half number 2. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier back with us here on ISC and MyNDTV. We'll show you some highlights in a matter of moments. Partner, overall, your thoughts on a really fun and competitive first half?
Well, just that. I thought it was very competitive, and these guys have that inner spirit in it. They're not just out here. They certainly want to have fun, but their spirit of competitiveness really kicked in, and you know, we were a little concerned with the Hickory girls' quickness because they have a lot of it and have some serious talent. But how about those Terhune girls coming back and getting the lead here?
To me, the story for Terhune has been Ashlyn Traylor. She has been absolutely fearless out there, and that's how she has played at Franklin the last couple of years. 13 points to lead the way for all scorers in the game.
Yeah, I thought she played really, really well. And I just think it's fun to see some girls. You know, we don't get to see every girl play throughout the state. You can see a lot. Boy, and there's some serious talent out here.
Ayanna Patterson with 10. Of the 10 players for Hickory, 8 of them have scored. Of the 8 players for Terhune, 7 of them have scored. Normally, this is where I ask Jan about keys to the second half, but it's an all-star game. The key for both of us is have fun and keep up with the pace that we'll see in half number 2. We'll take this quick timeout. When we come back, third quarter action from the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown comes your way next as you're watching the Hoosier Gym Classic on ISC and MyNDTV.
You can bank on us for your personal banking needs.
You can bank on us to have convenient online banking tools.
You can bank on us to finance your ag and business growth.
You can bank on us for great home loan rates.
Our clients have banked on us for over 90 years. Alliance Bank is a locally owned community bank. Give Alliance Bank a shot. Find us online at myalliancebank.com.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And, of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not
before.
going to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Back inside the historic Hoosier Gym in Knightstown, Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier with you. This is the first half of our all-star doubleheader. Boys game coming up at approximately 2 o'clock. There you see Steve Brooks, the head coach at Marion University. Of course, his team made the National Tournament Regional Champions at Marion, the games that we had for you here on the ISC Sports Network. And you touched on this earlier, the 2 young ladies that are heading from this game to play for him, and Olivia Faust and Kenna Kirby. They have some chances to jump in and play immediately because of graduation of Abby Downard, of Amani Guy. That was a very talented senior class they had this year. Still key players back like Ella Collier, Kennedy Gerard, Allison Bossy, but there will be potentially some freshman contributions for this group at Marion this coming year.
Yeah, and I think the 2 that you mentioned will really fit the mold of what they've built there, and so much fun there. And I really think that they can build with the talent. How can you not have some fun with Collier shooting outside? I think it'll be a good team again this year, Greg.
Our third quarter of action here on ISC and MyNDTV, presented in part by LD Smith Plumbing. LD Smith Plumbing is a proud supporter of Indiana high school basketball. Visit their website, ldsmithplumbing.com. LD Smith Plumbing, we are water's boss. So the 5 on the floor for Hickory. Patterson, Clark, Welch, Stewart, and Stoddard. For Terhune, Natalie Knoll, Ashlyn Traylor, Olivia Faust, Michaela Moran, and Alyssa Crockett.
Yeah, we were talking. I really like the way Stoddard play. I have not seen her play. Love the way she handles the ball inside. See if Crockett can get going from outside.
Crockett has scored 4 points, and that's a turnover. Yes, because there is that little room between the sideline and out of bounds here in this facility.
It is not much.
No. But again, this building's been here for 100 years.
Yes, sir.
Games played just a little bit differently these days than it was back then.
You can rent this thing out, or at least you could. We did a few years back, and, man, we had a blast. We thought we were pretty good until about 5 minutes in. We were all sucking air.
Patterson, she's pretty good too. That's up and in. She's got a dozen. Here's Moran.
Whoa, look
Another
out.
Turnover. And again, if you're in the front row, you had best pay attention.
Some mustard on that, baby.
Ball could be heading your way in short order.
See if the Hickory girls could get going here. They had a pretty decent lead and let it kind of slip away a little bit.
It's Danielle Welch. Now Stewart came off the bench to start the game and fire it. Stewart's now got 10. That is the second made three for the soon-to-be Murray State Racer.
You could just tell that was going on the release. Just gorgeous form.
Trailer got fouled on the floor. Welch called for the foul. Here's Faust.
You know, you talked about us having a game in here this past year. They have a lot of high school games in here throughout the year. This thing is booked quite often.
And it's largely from schools from other states at this point that make the trip. A lot of them over the holidays. Faust runner does not go. Patterson tracks down yet another rebound. That three is errant from Kate Clark. Trailer on the drive, off the window and score it.
Tough shot. Pretty.
Absolutely fearless.
Taylor putting on a show.
Hickory's lead down to one. Welch on the drive. Does not get it to go, but Patterson, that nose for the ball. And shot blocked. Patterson will shoot two. Patterson's so quick to get to that rebounding position.
She great anticipation on rebounds. The one thing that she's really kind of shown her ability among so many things she can do so well is her anticipation rebounding the offensive glass.
Fans, you can take your shot in Henry County, Indiana. Basketball destinations and so much more. Visit hoopsinhenry.com for trip planning ideas.
You know, we talked about her going to UConn and the girls that go to UConn, man. A little bit of pressure with that, isn't there?
Always.
I mean, that's a serious program.
Patterson misses. Moran shot altered into the tall timbers. Hickory right now has three players north of 6'2" on the floor, but one of the other players in Welch flying down the floor and laying it up and in.
I would start with her on a girls' team any day of the week because she just does things a lot of girls cannot do.
Danielle's got 8. Crockett thought about it, does more than think about it, couldn't connect. But it's Trailer who finds inside position. Somehow spotted Natalie Knoll out top, who couldn't finish with the top of the key three. And Patterson, no problem, leading the break. Shot blocked, though Crockett got it.
Got a piece of it.
Now Crockett will lead the charge. Faust in the corner for three. Got it.
Ready.
Her second made triple.
She got a pretty shot, Greg.
And every time you think Hickory's going to start to pull away, Terhune answers with a basket.
Triton Central.
They lost their sectional opener to Eastern
did.
Hancock in triple overtime this year.
They had a good team.
Yeah, they have had a great program.
Yeah,
under
that
Brian
happens.
Graham. Stewart, the bucket. He's got a dozen. She and Patterson, the two double-digit scorers for Hickory at this point.
Well, you're talking about a team that was 19-5 and then loses in, triple overtime?
Correct.
That's a tough way to go out.
Substitutions aren't in the lineup for Terhune. Faust again, not that time. Welch, Clark on the back door. Patterson, shot blocked by Crockett. And Crockett showcasing why she's playing.
Crockett got after
at a high level
defensively.
next year. Faust runner does not go. Ball tipped away and taken away. Terhune just continues to battle.
Yes, they do. Well, we knew they would battle. We just kind of felt like Hickory might have a little bit of quickness, would be difficult to deal with.
Stewart's left hand is up and good. Zoe averaging her 25 points a game for the Terre Haute North Patriots this year. Knowles' turnaround shot is errant. Welch the step through, got it. And we'll have a timeout for subs to enter the game. Welch now joins the hit parade with 10. And replay brought to us by Indiana State University. Thanks to our friends at Indiana State University, supporting more students with world-class teaching, a 4-year graduation guarantee, and $3,000 to support learning opportunities outside the classroom. Here's Madden. Patterson collects another rebound. Patterson finds Stewart. Stewart with that range.
Yes,
that
she does.
Almost found the top of the gym literally before it came down. Stewart's got 17. Now Crockett had that one lined up perfectly. Her first field goal since halftime.
And this is what you'll see. The girls now very comfortable now in this gym. And all of a sudden, the outside jump shots will all start to fall.
Stewart again.
I told you.
You were saying?
Here we go.
Stewart's got 20.
It seems like every year, once the comfort zone kicks in, here you go.
Faust answers. That's a 2. Put on the line. Faust has 8.
It's fun.
Welch going right back at it. Here's Ostrowski. And she's fouled. Ostrowski will have a chance for her first points of the game.
Well, that's good to see. She's walking around, twisted that ankle a little bit. Looks like she's worked it out a little bit.
Ostrowski averaged 12 points and 8.5 rebounds per game on that semi-state team from Garrett this past year. And got it to go. Corin Grivey will check in to replace Kate Clark.
You didn't hear a lot about Garrett till later on, at least I didn't, but wow, they really had a good year.
Only regular season loss was Noblesville.
Yeah.
Ostrowski.
Regional champs, lost in the semi-state.
Cressa Senesac will check back in for Hickory. Replacing Tanielle Welch.
Officials doing a good job. All-Star games are a little different. You want to make sure you let the girls play. You try to call Mr. Obvious, but short of that, you just try to stay out of the way.
What hustle by Hope Fox. Yet to score, but makes a great play there to keep the possession alive for Terhune. This double-digit lead now the largest of the game for Hickory. Hickory and their starters play a little bit more here in quarter number 3. Immediate double. Fox lines it up, and Hope Fox in the scoring column for the first time.
A little inside-outside. Nice passing.
And we'll see her in the Indiana All-Star uniform coming up in early June on ISC. The games at Southport Fieldhouse also on MyNDTV. Here's Patterson. Madden with the foul. Patterson will shoot 2.
Well, one thing's for sure, you just cannot allow her to get that deep. This is the other end, inside, outside. Girls are really putting on a shooting show right now on both sides.
Patterson's been in the line a lot. Her 8th and 9th free throws of the game. Here's Natalie Armstrong back in. Armstrong set the single season assist record in the state of Indiana this year. Had north of 250 playing at Garrett High School. She broke Jennifer Jacoby's record from Rossville and then went on to play at Purdue. That record had stood for 31 years.
And that's tough to do. I mean, you talk about that record. It's just, there's a certain amount of anticipation, but there's a knack to assist. There really is. Seeing the floor, understanding the game, understanding your teammates. That's really an impressive record, especially one that was held so long and then broke.
Madden. Now Fox made one, missed that one. Grivey the rebound. In limited minutes, she made a couple of threes in the first half. Looking to make another one. Not that time, but Stoddard will track it down. Give away by Hickory. Diana Berger, by the way, back in the contest as well for Hickory. Faust for three. Not that time. But Madden collects another board. We've said that a lot for the team in blue today.
Yeah. I think the team in blue has really found a little bit of a niche.
In pinball, that's a fantastic play.
Inside-outside type play.
I'm not sure our shot showed you that thing hitting off the basket support before it went back down. So if you'll catch it here. Yep.
Boing. Yeah.
That ought to count for more points, frankly, but it doesn't work that way.
If you call it.
Here's Grivey.
Well, the Hickory girls, Greg, have kind of pulled out to a little bit of a lead here. Let's see what can happen down the stretch.
Stoddard, I think that's off her leg. Yep, out of bounds. And the boys' game is scheduled for a 2 o'clock start.
That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good talent in that one.
19 young men here to play in today's contest. Faust for three, not that time, but guess who? Man the rebound. Crockett from 21. Ready. Alyssa Crockett with 10.
Yeah, she's got the groove now. Took a little while to get going, but now she's found it.
Joins Ashlyn Traylor in double figures. Lefty shot by Armstrong is good.
How about that?
With that, all 18 players now have scored in today's game. Lead hovering around 10 here.
Tough pass.
And a foul going to be called. Kirby from Tri-West High School whistled for the infraction.
Through the years, we really have ended up with, at the end, with some pretty good games, close games. A few of them have not been so close, but a lot of them have been.
Luke Goody was fantastic in this game on the boys' side last year.
Yes, sir.
Step through by Stoddard. Nope. And the rebound picked up by Fox. Kind of a three-car pileup and going for the rebound, and eventually a foul against Corin Grivey. Grivey led her Columbus East Olympians to back-to-back undefeated seasons in the Hoosier Hills Conference. And when you share a league with Bedford North Lawrence, that is very impressive.
That's impressive.
Natalie Knoll needs a teammate to come help her. There you go. All by her lonesome in the backcourt. Moran, Traylor, return. Crockett may be the unofficial leader in minutes played in this game for Terhune.
She's not been off the floor very much.
Traylor misses. Rebound to Stoddard.
And she's playing against her coach from Westfield.
On the step through, Senesac couldn't finish. Got the rebound, however, but Traylor tips it away. And again, Traylor is playing like this game like she is still angry about the state finals. She is getting after it.
Yeah, and then she, got herself gathered and made a nice bounce pass for the easy layup.
Senesac's three does not go. Fight for the loose ball. That'll be a jump ball. And the arrow will keep it here. But Traylor and Stoddard kind of bumped each other on the way down the floor a couple of trips ago.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. I think we're just about full. There's a few seats available, but not many.
You'll get some recycling of the crowd from the first game of the second. Stoddard got fouled and got the bucket.
Way to stay with it. What do you say this thing holds 600?
Allegedly. Okay. That the fire marshal knows about. Stoddard connects.
Yeah, Stoddard's played well.
And she'll play for Katie Geralds at Purdue next season. Faust inside out. Faust got 13, her third three. Give Traylor the assist.
She has played really well from outside. Faust has really shot the ball well.
6-point game. Drivey in traffic. Just couldn't finish. And Crockett heaves that one towards the baseline because the quarter is over. Terhune continues to battle. Hickory leads by 6. Fourth quarter, this Hoosier Gym Classic comes your way next on ISC and MyNDTV.
Brewer Jim's at home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net. A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa, my goodness. 122.60 for Penn.
Oh, what a swim. 6 of them.
Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello!
Did it again.
Hello!
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello!
There we go. Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marion County.
Unbelievable!
Touchdown.
Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
Fourth quarter action underway. 71-64. Hickory leading Terhune. Madden turns. Got fouled. Madden will shoot 2.
Yeah, really nice post up by Madden from Blue River. She plays well down on the blocks.
Madden an average day double-double at Blue River Valley. 8 points in today's game. Thanks to those of you joining us on MyNDTV. Action already underway here in quarter number 4. Madden uses all the rim to get that one to go. She's got 9. And she will play at the University of St. Francis next year. All-time leading scorer in the history of Blue River Valley High School. Patterson poked away by Madden.
That's a nice little matchup right there.
Madden had over 100 blocks playing for BRV this past season. Ostrowski tracks down the inbounds pass. Patterson from 17. If
wow.
She hits that, good luck.
Yeah, because that's a fall away. That's next to impossible to block. She can do so many things, Greg. And she's not just trying to take over this game either. She's just playing her role here, but wow. She can score at will sometimes.
Here's Traylor. Good matchup here between she and Welch. Two players that thought they might see each other in the semi-state. Mooresville had other ideas getting to play Franklin in said semi-state game. 3 by Kenna Kirby does not go. Kenna, the all-time leading scorer at Tri-West High School, over 1,500 points. Welch takes the bump, couldn't finish.
Yeah, that just got the bad angle. Really nice move. Ball caught the side of the glass.
Traylor will reset. Now Kirby for 3, not that time.
There's a rebound.
And Patterson deemed to have steamrolled Traylor on her way to getting that rebound.
Well, and we've talked about that throughout the game, is the fact that her ability to anticipate a rebound is is something special. She can just anticipate, and then she has that athleticism to really go up strong and get the ball.
I thought that foul was going the other way and had nothing but smiles about it after the fact. Out of bounds off a trailer. It'll be Hickory's ball. So an 8-point lead with 8:24 left to go in game 1 of the day. Pull-up is good by Stewart. Stewart's got 22.
Well, she's a player who averaged just under 25, so that's nothing new to her.
And again, the Terre Haute schools, because of no longer being in the MIC, don't play the amount of Indianapolis competition that they used to. As Madden carves out more space for a bucket down low, she's got 11. So Zoe Stewart maybe isn't that well known outside of the Terre Haute area. She is a really good player.
Yes, she is. She has really shown herself well.
Welch to take and make. Danielle Welch played for Deanne Ramey at North Central High School. And so much Division I talent around her the last couple of years.
We'll miss seeing her. I always enjoyed watching her at North Central. She just, I've said it a few times, I'm going to say it again, she just does some things that other players can't do, Greg. I mean, her quickness is off the charts, but her knack for the game.
Played a much different role on the team this year because of the departures of players like Meg Newman, Nakai Hunter, and Ramaya Elliott off of last year's team. Entire starting front court. It was a smaller and quicker team for North Central this year. But they were dominant to win the Marion County Championship yet again. North Central won both the boys and the girls Marion County Championships this year. Kirby for 3. Not that time. Good hustle, though, by Fox.
Really nice hustle.
Moran back in there for Terhune. Kirby all alone and scores it.
Yeah, pretty pass, wide open.
Kind of led Tri-West to an undefeated mark in Sagamore Conference play this year. Stewart, not that time. Welch the rebound. Tough put back, and Tanielle Welch is fouled. So Tanielle Welch goes the free throw line, and our friends at Indiana Members Credit Union proud to support both Alyssa Crockett of Westfield and Tanielle Welch of North Central in today's game. See what IMCU can do for you at imcu.com. Welch now with 13. Crockett back in for Terhune. Michaela Moran will have a seat.
Moran played well while she was in there. Did a nice job for the Huskies.
Moran 9 points and 6 boards a game this year in Hamilton Heights. Yeah, their season ended when they ran into Garrett, that we've talked about a lot in today's game. Faust will come back in. Noah will have a seat. If Welch makes the free throw, she will check out. Cannot. Ball knocked away. Good recovery by Madden.
Tough pass.
And Madden scores it.
That's a tough pass, but she threaded the needle.
Madden, one of 4 players to be in double figures for Terhune. Clark, no. Clark thought she got fouled. Now Crockett takes the bump.
I just wonder how much that Crockett will. You see her bringing the ball down a lot, Greg. I wonder how much she will play that role in Michigan.
She is almost, as Patterson will score it. Back to Crockett. She's almost a 5-position player in college basketball.
You can see where she wants to play. And even if she doesn't play up front, the fact that she's so mobile and can bring the ball down in press situations, you can see why Michigan loves that.
Anna Berger will check back in, replacing Kate Clark. Berger from North Harrison High School, part of the ridiculously tough Mid-Southern Conference.
Crockett was jawing with her coach from Westfield there.
That's been a running conversation that's been going on the entire game.
I love it.
Faust.
Nice.
Olivia Faust with 15. She and Trailer lead the way for Terhune. Crockett nudged Patterson enough to kind of dislodge that position, but then Crockett throws it away. Of the players on the floor, Crockett, Stoddard, Patterson all get a chance to play in the Indiana All-Star games in early June.
I think that should be a pretty solid team.
Very. Stoddard, no. Kentucky announced their team members earlier this week. Noel got fouled, and Natalie Noel will shoot 2. So Natalie Noel to shoot 2. Let's thank our friends in Henry County, Indiana. Take your shot in Henry County. Wonderful basketball gymnasiums like right here in the Hoosier Gym, Newcastle Chrysler Fieldhouse, the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame. There's enriching, entertaining, and recreational experiences throughout the community. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County, Indiana. HoopsandHenry.com has more.
Noel has played very well. I like the way she controls her body as she goes to the rim. Not the tallest, but uses her body really well to defend when she goes up to the rim.
She'll play at Maryville University, Great Lakes Valley Conference in St. Louis. Turnover committed by Hickory. Look ahead pass to Faust. Faust off the window. No.
There she is again.
Rebound by Noel. Now the elbow jump shot from Kirby does not go. Missed opportunity for Terhune. Would have brought it back within a 1-possession game. Gravy. Not that time. But rebound by Stoddard. Put back is good. Stoddard with 8. Trailer back in. Going right at it.
Hello.
Stoddard sends it sideways.
Yes, sir.
Faust for 3. Not that time. And Berger the rebound. And Stoddard eventually will track it down.
You have to put the brakes on here earlier. You might hit wood or concrete.
Correct. Faust steps into it. She's got 17, and timeout called by Terhune. We'll take a quick timeout with them. 4:09 left to play. 5-point game here at the Hoosier Gym Classic on ISC and MyNDTV. The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score. Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup to take it. And an and one. Thank our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew, Jordan Shue, Alan Hughes, Derek Schultz, Eric Cadet, Logan Wong, Rob Lynch, and Eldon Wheeler. Thanks to Don and Sean and Neil and all the other great volunteers here in Knightstown that welcome us with open arms every year. Jan and I were thrilled to be on the broadcast of the 100th anniversary game right before Thanksgiving. It was not the most competitive game ever played, but we had a good time nonetheless.
Sometimes certain things just don't matter. 100 years is 100 years. And quite honestly, get to see Bob for the last time. Never forget
and
that.
we had no idea that would be the case.
We didn't, but just now that we know, that being 100, the last time at least I was able to see him, I'll certainly never forget it.
82-77. Hickory leading by 5. Crockett trying to get free from Patterson. Good luck with that. Trailer couldn't clear the screen. Stewart scores it. Joey Stewart with 24.
Stewart has an amazing first step.
3 at the other end. Noel camping in the
Got
corner.
it. I tell you, Noel has been impressive for me. I've said it a few times now, what she has done. Very impressive.
As a Lanesville alum, I'm glad she didn't hit that many threes against Lanesville when we had that game back in January.
You're allowed to say that now.
No part of a great 1-2 punch for Jerry Hickey's team this year, along with Abigail Ratz, who's going to play volleyball at Spalding University. Back to a 4-point game. A little trap here by Crockett. Patterson trying to tie her up. I think he's going to get whistled for a foul in the process. And we are almost to the point of shooting bonus free throws here in an all-star game, Coach.
4 points with 2:49. Who's going to make the plays to take this thing home? Anybody's game right now, Greg.
Crockett's got a look.
Nope,
Stewart was flying back trying to close out. Did just enough to distract her.
That did not come off the hands right.
And that'll be a foul against Ashlyn Traylor. Side out of bounds. Ours 1-1 actually. So free throws coming up.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about this is not the gym to go diving for loose balls out of bounds.
Today's game presented in part by LD Smith Plumbing, proud supporter of Indiana high school basketball. Visit their website, ldsmithplumbing.com. LD Smith Plumbing, we are water's boss. Send a sack back in. Armstrong has a seat. Clark connects.
I can remember one year, I don't remember which year it was, but somebody, some school literally had their prom during the day, and somebody had to make a choice between coming here or going to the prom. I can't remember who it was, but I remember the story.
Timeout called by Hickory. We'll step aside with him. 2:33 left to go on this one. Hickory's lead is 5 on ISC and MyNDTV.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And, of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
How would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not going to
before.
happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Terhune breaking the huddle. In the movie, you rooted for Hickory. Here we take no sides.
That's right.
That was the recreation of the sectional championship game, I believe. I think. Remember my Hickory and Terhune roots properly. I think the sectional was held at Deer Lick, and Hickory and Terhune played for the sectional title, if I've got the...
I've actually seen where Terhune was.
Yep.
It took me a long time to find it.
It is a real place.
Yes, it is.
Far northern Boone County.
Yes, sir.
Almost on the Clinton County line.
That's exactly right. I go, there it is.
Blink, you miss it.
Yes, sir.
Basket cut by
Nice.
Traylor.
Oh, missed
Just
it.
Finish.
Good look by Crockett on the pass.
Well, oftentimes it's saying an all-star game, but right now it is when intensity picks up. This thing's been intense from the opening tip-off.
It's really been a really fun, hard-fought, all-star type environment.
Welch the save. And Patterson got blocked by Crockett. Again, for as good as Patterson has been, Crockett's defensive abilities have been on display. Faust for 3. Not that time.
Well, there's nice rebound out of nowhere.
That was Kirby.
By Kirby, yes.
Yep. Down to 90 seconds left to go in this game.
Hickory could make it difficult with the bucket here.
Clark tried, got a good look, couldn't go.
Still possible.
And Traylor will go all the way down and put it up and in. Timeout called by Terhune. They are coaching all the way to the end on this one. It is a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Let's thank our friends at the Legends of Indiana Golf Club. They are sponsoring Ashland Trailers' appearance in this game. Of course, the Legends located in Franklin, selected as the 2021 Indiana Golf Course of the Year by the Indiana Golf Course Owners Association. They are the proud home of the Franklin High School boys and girls golf teams. Check them out online at thelegendsgolfclub.com.
Are you a golfer?
Not as much as I used to be.
Yeah.
But when I played the most in my life, I frequently played at the Legends of Indiana. Ted Bishop is a great friend of mine. And he and I did a radio show for many years on Fridays. This will warm my heart and Derek Schultz's in the truck in your reference, ESPN 950 or XL 950 back in the day. And so I played the Legends enough to where I could get it to where I was a pretty close to a bogey golfer at that golf course. That was a badge of honor for me.
That's impressive. I'm not even going to call myself a golfer. I like to play golf.
Here's Stewart. 4-point game. And fouled on the way up. So 2 shots coming up for Zoe Stewart. Foul whistle against Kenna Kirby. Stewart a game high 24 points. She is one of 3 Hickory players in double figures. 5 of the Terhune 8 are in double digits.
Coach Smith was jawing Crockett again at the end of that timeout. She says, listen, I got this. And Crockett said, no, you don't sit down.
Now, remember, Jenny's not coaching next year.
Yeah, I know.
Again, they have a younger son who is going to come up through the Westfield system. Not of high school age yet, but she and her husband are going to go watch their son play college basketball at Purdue.
And good for them.
Yep.
You should. I can't remember the young lady's name, but a lady from Indiana Wesleyan was named the head coach. You remember her name?
Off the top of my head, I do not.
I do not either, but they've named a new coach. She was a basketball player at Indiana Wesleyan.
Skinner with 25. Crockett, nice move. Shot didn't go.
Oh!
Great crash by Fox.
Fox out of nowhere.
3 for Natalie Knoll.
Yes, sir!
And you have a 2-point game.
Knoll has brought the Blues back.
So Knoll with 16. Back cut by Stoddard. Missed it. Patterson's there for the putback. Got it to go. And a timeout called by Hickory with under 18 seconds left to play. Full timeout will step aside. The lead belongs to Hickory late as you're watching on ISC and MyIndy TV.
As a member-owned cooperative, 9-Star serves our members who are also our friends, our neighbors, our family. You know, we take that role very seriously. We want to provide that customer with the same experience and customer service that we would expect ourselves.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
McCulling in time. Oh, no!
It's good.
This one is good.
There you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
That is Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
When you have multiple timeouts taken in the last couple of minutes, you know it's serious. It's all-star basketball in Indiana. You get only so few chances to play with this level of talent. And in a facility like this, both coaches and teams taking advantage of it. 89-85 the score. Hickory leads by 4 with 18 seconds left to play. The boys' game is scheduled for a 2 o'clock start. We should be right on time at this point for that game, as this game has lasted a little under 90 minutes to this point.
Yeah, whoever wins this will jaw about it for a lifetime. You know, listen, we beat you. Don't talk to me. Blues taking together his top secret play here.
Let's thank our friends at 9-Star Connect. They are a wonderful partner of ours on ISC. Frankly, the way that we get our signal to you is through some of Indiana's fastest internet that 9-Star Connect has to offer. And they are happy to present Olivia Faust of Triton Central in her appearance in today's game. 9-Star Connect, a different kind of utility and communications company. Learn more at 9starconnect.com.
Well, you need 2 buckets.
So Hickory took a timeout, and then Terhune took a timeout right after them. Hence the reason for the lengthier delay. Now we've gotten it all organized. 5 on the floor for Terhune. Kirby, Fox, Traylor, Faust, and Crockett. Armstrong, Stewart, Welch, Patterson, Berger. The 5 on the floor for Hickory.
Got to get something up here. Need 2 of them.
Traylor.
Got
Fox.
to get it up. Got to get it up.
Crockett.
Nice
Traylor.
pass.
Shot blocked. Stewart the rebound. Foul given by Terhune, but that will more or less close down festivities for game number 1. And again, we thought this might be a little lopsided. It was briefly double figures, but Terhune just kept battling the entire way.
Well, the outside shot started falling there in the second half and really got him back in this thing. Both teams really competitive. There's no surprise there.
Stewart with 26 points. She'll finish as the game's high scorer in this one.
Yeah, she's been impressive. Just no surprise there. Young lady we talked about average under 25 per game.
90-85 in an all-star game is pretty impressive at this level. Congratulations. These young ladies put forth a fantastic effort in game number 1. Stay tuned. Our between game show comes your way next as you're watching the Hoosier Gym Classic right here on ISC and My Indy TV.
Brewer Jim's at home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa, my goodness. 122-6-0 for Penn.
What a swim! 6 of them.
Shot at the buzzer. Got it! She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello!
Did it again.
Hello!
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Metro and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello!
There we go. Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Game 1 of 2 is in the books here at the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown. Hickory beats Terhune. That's the way it went in the movie script. That's the way that it goes today. But Terhune was a bit more lovable lot in this game than you would see in the movie. They played with 8, a few more Division I players on the Hickory roster. But Hickory led, I would say, for 80-90% of the game. Terhune never went away. Huskers win by 5 in this all-star game. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier with you. Overall, Jan, this one was a fun one to be a part of.
Well, I'll tell you, we had a lot of solid basketball players, and most will play at the next level, and you can see why. The show they put on today was because they played well on their teams at home, well coached, and just great athletes, Greg.
Unofficial scoring in today's game for Hickory. Zoe Stewart with 26, 21 for Ayanna Patterson, 13 for Tanyelle Welch, 8 for Lily Stoddard, 7 for Kate Clark, 6 for Corin Grivey, and 2 each for Morgan Ostrowski, Tressa Senesac, Diana